Hi everyone, it's me Letitia Campbell from Team Inspire with Scentsy. Today is Team Tuesday where I will be giving some advice and some tips and tricks on how you can better run your Scentsy business. And one thing that I note I want to take is that no matter how long you've been a consultant, you always want to seek trainings just to sort of polish your passion, polish your business. I mean, I've been working in the clerical field for some time now, and I still sort of find myself going online and looking up different trainings, things like that, because I want to polish my administrative assistant skills because times change. A lot of things changing, and when you have your own business, you want to sort of stay on top of the game. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and if you guys always have any questions, always email me at scentsy@gmail.com, or you can just comment below and I'll get right back to you. So the topic that we're going to go over today is the art of customer service, the art of the follow-up. And basically what customer service is, when I looked online and I was just typed in definition of customer service, because even though, sorry, I'm still getting over this cold. Even though we all know what customer service is, I really wanted to get the actual definition of what customer service is. So it says the assistance and advice provided by a company to those people who buy or use its products or services. So it's sort of not, you would think like it would say stuff pertaining to sales or things like that. And I was surprised I didn't say that. One of the two words that really popped out to me was assistance and advice, which is something that we should all find a sort of rhythm of how to do and how to give all of our customers. And when it falls into the art of the follow-up and the art of customer service is sort of finding a routine that works for you. I have a routine that works for me on how I follow up with my customers and how I reached out to them and how I constantly get them to sort of buy and sort of get them to be interested in Scentsy, because the products definitely speak for itself and all you're doing is sharing. One thing that I do, even if you're new to Scentsy or you have been with Scentsy for some time, if you're new with Scentsy, I would definitely get on top of creating your list of 100. It's so important that you first start off reading that list. We all know 100 people, whether, formally or informally, whether, you just happen to speak to them every once in a while, or you may know a person of a person, but definitely invest your time in creating that list of 100 and following and definitely reaching out to all those people on that list and letting them know that you're a brand new assistant consultant and, sending in your catalog, starting off a monthly mailing list, things like that. And we're definitely going to go more into that details in the following weeks. If you've been a Scentsy consultant for quite some time, one advice I can give to you is definitely every 3 months or every 2 months, at least 2 months, you should definitely reach out to your customers, your previous customers. Like, for example, right today is Tuesday, October 27th. So what I did this morning is that I reached out to all the customers that I had in August, just asking them if I went into my workstation. The workstation is absolutely fabulous. You don't have to keep a long ledger book of all your customer purchases. You go on your workstation, you go into the month that you want to go back into to see what purchases was there, and you just click on it and it shows you a list of all the stuff that your customers had purchased for that month. So my month was August, so I went back into August and I, collected all the purchases that my customers made in August, and I started reaching out to all of them this morning, whether I text them, whether I emailed them, or gave them a call. I definitely made sure to follow up with them. They need bars. If they happen to have the fall winter catalog, you can even email the fall winter catalog instead of you having your customers wait for it. Even if you already emailed them previously, what's the hurt or bother of emailing them again? You also, what I also did was those customers this week who were, if I had a customer previously that was like, oh, like back in August, the diffusers wasn't available. So if I had a customer back in August that was like, oh, I'm really interested in diffuser. I've been seeing it a lot on YouTube. A lot of people are showing pictures and showcasing it. But at the time, I couldn't sell it to them because it wasn't available. So for those customers, I definitely reached out to them and let them know, listen, if you're still interested in diffusers, here's a little flyer, that I could show you or whatnot. And I will answer any of their questions that they may have. But it's very important that you follow up with them. Don't leave them astray. You're supposed to assist them and advise them. That's one of the key points in giving great customer service. Your customers should never have to chase down you. You should always chase them down. And always let them know, like, listen, I'm here if you need me. Don't just sell something to a customer 1 month and then, okay, that's it. No, you want to create a loyal relationships. One thing that I started doing, even if you haven't done this since you started, is it's okay to hit that reboot button that my sponsors sometimes say. Hit that reboot button and say, okay, from this day forward, I'm going to implement a new thing. And one thing I started doing is having my customers fill out this customer information sheet. And this is also available on our workstation. And what you can do is you can actually type in your contact information here, because it's all PDF on your workstation. So when you click it to download, you can actually click, I think it's the third option on top, to where it says type here. If you need assistance with that, let me know. And you can actually type in your contact information either here or above. And that way your customers have a way to get it back to you. You can have them mail it back to you, or if you could actually sit there on the phone with them and say, what this has in here is you can ask for their birthday. You can ask for their anniversary. The anniversary is like when the first day they purchase from you. That way the following year you could send them like a little postcard and saying, thank you so much for supporting my business and things like that. You could also ask them what they're interested in with Scentsy. Are they interested in hosting a home party for you, a basket party for you, being notified of your specials, income opportunities, and learning more about Scentsy. You could ask them all those questions, which is right here. And obviously on top, get all their full contact information. What I would do if you're going to mail this to them, I would just highlight all the important places where you want them to fill in. And don't forget their birthday and their name. I'm so sorry. Another thing you want to do is, this is my fall winter catalog. You want to make sure you want to mark it up pretty good. Have your own just for yourself. You want to just mark up just some certain things that you want to quickly get to, as far as like the combine and save pages, the diffuser pages, the scented oil pages. That way you're not scrambling through and trying to locate what you want. I'm so sorry. Getting into the monthly mail outs. I have about 32, I counted last night, VIP customers right now, and I mail out samples and little postcards to them every single month. I can definitely show you a sample of what I send out. You should definitely start doing that, and doesn't even cost a lot. It's like 44 cents. Mailing is something that's very, very important, especially if you're in a direct selling business. It's sort of like you're getting more hands-on with your customers. Just depending on the newsletter and or the videos and whatnot, is you have to have different avenues to sort of reach out and grab your customers. So if you happen to just received a new contact, you want to really quickly send out samples, a catalog or something to your customers. Let's say after 3 or 4 months, you notice a couple of those mailer customers haven't really been biting. You could choose to either just stop sending out your mailing to that particular person or persons who are just not really either not engaging back with you or asking you questions, or let alone buying anything, because mailing out, as you guys know, is an investment, and you want to sort of get back what you're putting in. So it's I would normally just take a couple of people, like every 4 months, just shred them off my list, and I won't just not at all contact them. I'll just stick to either doing an online newsletter and what have you to sort of reach out to them. But mail outs are great. It's really, really great. And my customers love mail outs. Most of the times, they'll either text me back. It's like, oh, I got your samples in the mail, and they love it and they get excited about it. So mail outs is definitely very effective to be in your direct selling business. What else did I want to go over with you? I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get over this cold. One thing I also have to say is that if you are promoting your business on Facebook, I would definitely already went into with you guys about having a fan page, which is important to have a central area where your customers can see everything with Scentsy. I don't really post anything on my personal Facebook page that pertains to Scentsy. It's mostly, my family life, kids, and date, and things like that. But one important keynote that I have to say is that you want to be sort of very particular on what you put on your personal Facebook fan page, because it is a business and people do look at you, and you want to sort of put positive stuff on there instead of negative stuff, political stuff, things like that, things that causes objection and whatnot, because you want to look at it. Your personal page is sort of part of your business. People are looking at your character, they're looking at your morals, and things like that. So that's very, very important. I have some homework for you guys. So what I want you to do is that if you already a Scentsy consultant and you have been a consultant for some months now, please, please start today reaching out to those customers that you had 2 or 3 months ago. So right now we're in October, so reach out to those customers you had in July and August and just ask them, do they need any new bars? Let's say I had a customer even today. I reached out to her and she said, oh my God, because I asked her, are you low on any bars, things like that. And she's like, oh my God, I just ran out of my pineapple sorbet. So I went onto my workstation. I'm like, oh my God, pineapple sorbet was part of the spring summer scent. So it's not available now anymore. So what I'm going to do once I get back to my computer and once I'm done with this video, I'm going to look up any scents that are equivalent to that, just to give her some further ideas. So don't just, feel like, oh my God, this is not available, so there's nothing I can do. No, you could contact customer service, or you could just go into your Scentsy website, type in the fragrance, it'll show you some fragrance that are equivalent to that. So your homework is to definitely reach out to your older customers and follow up with them and ask them if they need anything. Let them know about, new products. Even if you already have sent them a catalog, let them know, oh, we have a wonderful men's fragrance. The holidays are coming. Check out our Combine and Saves, things like that. If you need Combine and Saves flyers, go into your workstation and just type under resources, type in Combine and Save. And it will just give you the flyer that you can email to the customer, mail to the customer, or hand to them, however you want to do it. If you are new to Scentsy, remember I went into saying about your list of 100. Definitely reach out to each and every one of those people and let them know, hi, I am a new Scentsy consultant. Would you like to support my business? Would you like for me to mail you some samples? Your kit comes with everything. I'm telling you, I've been a consultant now since June of this year, and I'm still using the stuff that came in my wonderful kit. So I'm definitely glad. I'm so happy that I invested in that kit. I've gotten my money back and more. But definitely go down your list of 100 and follow up with them. Even if you already contacted them, follow up with them. Ask them, do they want to do a basket party for you, or a home party for you, or a Facebook party, whatever. If you need assistance with that, please reach out to me and I can definitely help you with that. I can get more into detail one-on-one with you. Okay? Because these videos I make are very sort of detailed and factual. If you need more explanation, if you need more details, please reach out to me, please. Because I myself is a more detail-oriented person. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'm so sorry about my cold. So you guys have an awesome, awesome Tuesday and awesome, awesome rest of the week. And please get back to me if you have any questions. Bye.